here. Okay. Cool, failed. Window and try again. So, third attempt, contacting, good. Please answer. Hiya, are you alright? Have you had a reading before? Like this, on the phone or anything else?
Yes.
Good, right. Right, what happened? Okay, time to take. Sorry, just when you're about to start kids when it involved. Okay? Right, okay. Right, I'm going to start with your tarot cards. And then I'll go on to your palmistry. So, if I can see your hand clearly, I can do palmistry. And then go on to any spiritual mediumship. Is that okay?
Okay.
And thank you for taking the call. My third attempt. So, I think I'm live, I don't think you are, so you're quite safe on that way. Unless you see yourself coming on the screen on the live side, then you're live. Right, I'm going to pick you 12 cards out the pack. By all means, I'll take a photo of the end of them and I'll attach that to the Facebook message. Is that okay? And you're okay doing this, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not often you get a free one, so why not? Right, I'm going to pick you 10 cards for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't know if you can see the cards from there. 8, 9, 10. I'm just waiting for your loved ones to go in here. I'll really chew my ear off at the moment, so in a nice way, it might be a short ticking off for you, but nothing major. Okay. I'm also. Have I done you a reading before, Sammy?
Pardon?
Have I done you a reading before?
I met you many years ago.
Right. Right.
Sort of very small reading.
So you know I'm loose with then, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's a nice way, of course. It's when spirit bring it through, I don't usually sugarcoat it. So that way, if they want to say something to you and you're not doing what they agree with, you kind of get that bit coming in from them. If that's okay. Right. Your first card is patience and planning. Can I just see your hand for a moment? I just want to look at your fingers a minute. Oh, you're quite patient, to be fair. Right, you can have your hand back a sec. Okay. Right, so on your fingers, when you got quite short fingers, you're quite double. So you let things go a bit more easy over your head than you used to. You used to be quite snappy, to be fair. And that's how your finger size come in. Does that make sense to you?
You're quite bitty in what you're saying to me. It's like, it's intermittent. Your voice isn't clear.
Right.
I only understand some of what you're saying.
Okay, I'll try and repeat it and see if I can do it more slowly but clearly. So, what I get from your hand, on your fingers, it shows where the patience isn't the strongest for you. Does that make sense?
My what isn't the strongest? Sorry.
So I'm trying to find where my microphone is. Your patience, it's hang on. You're not the most patient person at times.
My patience.
Not the strongest.
to do this quite quickly.
Right, okay, right. I'll go through the card and then I'll go through your hand. And see if you can hear me that way, okay?
Yeah.
Right. So, your first card is based on science. Can you see it on the picture?
Yes and no, it's quite blurred.
Right. Hang on. Don't know if that made any difference. Patience of planning means around you at the moment you've got a lot in your way and you're trying as hard as back to make things more forward for you. You don't generally have the strongest patience, but you've got some planning to do to allow you to move forward more. So you've got a lot of stress on your shoulders that you kind of need pushed to one side. Can you hear me clearly?
Pardon?
Could you hear me clearly with that?
You've gone all funny again.
Right.
The bit that you said somebody's died.
We're going to try an alternative. Do you want to just, on our Facebook chat, just message your phone number? I'll keep the video on, but I'll talk through the phone as well. Would that be easier?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. What have I got to do? Message you my phone number?
yeah, either landline, because I'll call off the landline.
I haven't got a landline, I've only got a mobile.
Yeah, mobile be fine. Well, I'm just telling you that can hear this part. If you want to give me a mobile number, and then I can get the bloody phone to work properly. It's a good job you're not paying for this. Right.
I can't understand you again.
No. Right. Hang on. Yeah. You do what? Yeah. I don't know. Ask Caitlin. Sorry. Is the phone downstairs in use? Ask Caitlin. Lou? Daddy's working.
Dad, do you know my controller?
Yeah.
Dad, do you know my controller?
Hang on a second.
Do you know my controller?
Luke?
You know my Xbox controller?
Yes.
I was
Can you...
upstairs.
Right. Ask...
I'm allowed to use the batteries out of there, aren't I?
Whatever. Right. Luke, get your phone down. Right. It seems the kids have left phone downstairs. So, when...
I'm gonna have to go. My phone from downstairs.
You get your phone. I'll get mine. And those ones. Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Ready when you are.
Right, what have I got to do with my mobile number?
If you give me your number, I'll phone because you can hear me clearly.
Okay. 07
07.
97
Yeah.
236
Yeah.
44
Yeah.
62.
Right. I thought I won't repeat your number all out there as people are listening to me. I'm glad I'm doing this for 3.
Yeah. Hello.
Right, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Your first card that came out was the patience and planning. So, as I looked at the size of your hand, where you don't have the strongest patience, does that make sense? You've got a lot of things on your shoulders where you need to be pushing to one side, but you're struggling to do that. You let a lot of emotions overtake you. That's usually listening to 5 people that do your head in at times. So the gentleman who kind of stands beside me at the moment, that if he was here, he'd be pushing these people to the curb. So you've not had the best walk in the park lately, and your emotions have been a bit like a roller coaster trying to move you up and down, if that makes sense to you. Yeah. Right, so you can like back on track and start for you again. It's nice living for kids because parents we all need to live for ourselves, but you have a lot of shit going on through your head, and you can't think straight half the time, and that all comes in for that one card. I will repeat a lot the one sentence. Does it make sense? Now I'm just going to go to your card before that one. So that is your present. So your past, you got accelerated motion. That means that you were moving forward nicely, and then all of a sudden, something just stopped, and that kind of put you on that downhill slope. If that makes sense to you. So on your hand, from when I saw your fingers on your hand, you're falling over that far. You have people who's there to help you after time. You know, you're asking them for help, and the bloody phones are turned off. It takes a piss. So learn to say no occasionally. But you've been told this before, but you won't, because you're more happy helping others than you are helping yourself. Yeah. Right. As we're moving forward, it gives me the transformation. So better days are coming ahead for you. So once you start moving forward mentally, I think a lot of this crap to the curb to allow you to kind of ease out more on yourself, having more time for you to enjoy life again, not just being mum and everything else. Time for you to actually live. So the transformation shows you can heal things, kind of saying, you know what, I am a person, I deserve to live, I deserve to be happy. And that allows you to see things in a better light. As I'm moving on, am I talking too fast, or shall I just slow? Okay.
No.
Good. So our next card is Triumph and Success. This card shows the swords coming around. It cuts away all that negative and that crap around you, but allows you to start feeling loved again, feeling happy, but getting your life back into control. So it's time to start moving forward. You can't change where life has been, but you can certainly make it happy and allowing yourself to kind of go with the fuck it attitude. Close up on the negatives, turn a new page, and move forward in more control of yourself. So you know what to do with it all. As we're moving forward from that, we've got movement, choices, and decisions. This card brings money. I'm not sure if you're married or not, but it brings wedding rings. So either your man's going to get up his arse and be a man, or your Christian Grey's going to knock on the door for you. You get one or the other. It shows where the children are growing happily around you, but there's also a pregnancy that comes on the cards. So unless you're chucking one out the next few months, it's going to be pregnancy news coming to you within the family. Does that one make sense?
Yep.
I've got someone's telling me of somebody who's been ill around you. So I've either got somebody who's poorly in hospital, I've got a relative that's not being too well in themselves. There's some healing. It feels like a lady's healing going out. Does that make sense? I can't make anybody ill. It's against the law to kill people in this country. They usually afterwards. But when somebody's been ill, and I'm either already in hospital or I'm at home, I just need to kind of grit back in life again. So they're trying to put that around somebody. It doesn't tell me that somebody's recently gone to spirit, but someone just needs that kind of love and that care at the moment to build them back up again. Do you know that person is actually to describe to me?
I'm not 100%, but I think so. 50-50.
Sounds like the Joe Michael. Right. We'll put the love and the healing out to those that need it right now. Because you kind of got a few going on around, but there's one person who's, I want to go to a nan's level. So if I'm not nan in the family, I'm an elderly lady who's considered like a nan. If it makes sense that way. There's a lot of love that goes out to this lady, but she is still alive at the moment. If anything happens during the phone call, it's not my fault. Right. Moving on from the money coming in, the wedding rings, the children, and the health going out, we're getting rejoicing and celebration. So that's where you've got this kind of family get together coming up pretty soon. So if you've not had it already, it shows it's coming towards us. So this is you actually enjoying having a glass of champagne, whatever, and having that kind of time with the family that you don't see very often. So it's everyone trying to group up and kind of show that we're all still here for each other. As we move on from that card, we get the destiny. So, and your destiny is being surrounded by those you love. Your family come first, your children are your top priority, but you also need to find yourself and all of that. You're kind of like having friends, but you feel like you're on your own most of the time. And it's kind of saying, you know what, I am here, I do exist, I also need a hug at that one. Your card is the financial gain, material and changes. This brings in your will, so that is your will to help other people. It brings in changes, which is wedding bells, it's marriage, and it's love. So where the relationship stands at the moment, it certainly shows that love is picking up around you, and it's definitely on the cards. And it's time that you rewind and dine and not just bloody put on. It won't make sense to you. Right, card number 8 is emotional loss. This is where we have lost those that have gone over too soon. And it's the hardest time, as you know, when we lose people, because in our heads we get mad and our hearts we miss up. But with this card, it shows as much as we miss those we love, we also know that they are coming back to us. They're only a heartbeat away, they're right beside us, and love kind of comes through from the people. So whether it's mum, dad, nan, granddad, families and friends, those that have gone over, they're only a heartbeat away. So anytime you need to talk to them, or you need to feel their energy, they're right beside you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The gentleman I had in spirit, before I come to your last card, he came in on not an elderly man's energy, but he comes in with a dad's love. So again, I won't put dad in spirit, but he comes in as if he is dad, kind of dad's linked to you. But when he first came in, his attitude was about seeing you kind of not giving up, but certainly feeling like you've had enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it certainly wants to kind of pull your finger out and get up, grow a pair, and start moving forward again. You let other people around you put on you, and that really does piss you off at times, because you never say no when you need to. But he doesn't like it. He likes to see the smile that you give him, one kind of giggle. He likes that love and the energy that comes around you. But at the moment you've seen, it's like 4 walls and being surrounded in by it. And he doesn't want that. He wants you kicking and screaming and punching your way through the mess. Because he finds it safe in the garden where it's quieter than getting nagged at by the wife in the house. Because whatever is guaranteed to do something wrong. So he kind of feels safer, avoid the conflict, step aside, and then just enjoy that peace and that comes with it. So he seems a very positive man. He's got his cards close to his chest, chest. So he's not a man kind of like takes a lot of crap, but he certainly gives what he's feeling, and he'll say his point and they'll walk away. That makes sense to you? Does that make sense on him?
It does.
If he was a poker player, he'd win. He had a strict poker face. But he's pushing me over to your last card, which is wisdom. This is looking at the house, the children, the dog. If you've got a dog, your dog's on the card. If you don't have the dog name or pardon? Dog. It's a little white West that comes in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's a lot that comes when an animal is unconditional. Normally they don't answer you back, but yours, by the sounds of the dog knows. If we're happy, it wags its hand, it shits on the carpet. Either way, that dog lets us know.
Yeah.
But the love with that card is it's picking yourself back up. Surround yourself with the people that make you feel loved and that make you feel cared for. He's now going to talk me through your hand. So are you left or right-handed?
Right.
Right. And that's when you're holding your phone with.
It is.
Okay. Right. I can describe it to you unless you'll stand for a moment. Okay.
To the other side. I swapped hands with my phone. I'm not quite sure where my picture is or anything like that. But
That's okay. He's talking me through your hand without me seeing it. So as you look at your hand, now I'll let you look at it.
okay.
Yeah. So the first line, as we're coming down from your little finger, is your heart line. And that goes right across towards your index finger. Yeah. He's making you aware of where there's kind of like anxiety that comes around you. And it's a lot of things that it's not what is said to you, it's how you're listening to it, and that causes anxiety and a lot of stress at times. He also made me aware where there's like 3 kind of dots that kind of come in on that line. So it kind of somebody's hit you with a pen and just kind of in your hand sort of thing. These 3 dots easy means people think like gone to spirit very shortly after the was a illness and something to spirit just happens to you. And it's a worse way because you don't have time to prepare for what's going on, you just have to deal with it at a time. The anxiety comes in within yourself. The more you move forward, it's you pull yourself back down again. You're like your own worst critic at times. So it's kind of like, make sure you know what you want, and when you say no, you just bloody mean it. Don't go back on your word. If you say no, mean no. There's also good lines as well that come off the heart line. So you've got your passion where you're moving forward, but then you kind of pull as well. Back on track. So you're not meant to be sitting on the fence waiting, you're meant to be saying no, putting your foot down and getting on with it. Yeah. It's also making you aware that from your thumb to your index, between your index finger and the finger next to it, can't think what it's called right now, but there's a little more thing. It's just a bit messy. Okay, in the video, I'm going to do it. Just there. Yeah. It's going to be a little money line that comes between them 2 fingers at the bottom. So you want to put some money into your hands, you can bloody enjoy yourself and either get drunk or just go out and have a little celebration. It kind of money will come in handy right now, so can't guarantee how much, but it's nice to put the money line there. Our next line down, from between the thumb and the index finger, your line that goes across the palm there is your headline. Not the longest, not certainly the quickest thinking at times. It's kind of like, by the time you made your decision, it's run out of date. So There's also been a stress line that kind of cuts through that. The line that cuts through is kind of, to word it politely, it's your fuck it line. Somebody got too close, like your heart, or they kind of pulled right in on your heartstring, and you had to kind of make that decision. We either sort it out, or we go our separate ways.
Yeah.
That makes sense to you.
Yeah.
You become a stronger person for it. So it didn't start off easy, but you're getting where you need to be now, if that will make sense to you.
Yeah.
But it says as for your decision making, it takes too bloody long. You can't just give a straight answer. You really got to, you overanalyze things, and that annoys you more than it annoys everybody else. So it's giving me a good lifeline with you. There has been, the depression has been there, and the mental health has been there. But you've got through it. You've seen the things that are important, and that's made you get up again and start fighting and moving forward. Because I am online with that part, I'm going into that kind of part. If you know what I mean. But you know where it's been. You certainly see how further forward it's getting much better for you. So enjoy it. On the lower part of your thumb, he's giving me your logic. He said it's not always very logical, to be fair. You kind of you're a deep thinker, but you also get indecisive. You find it very hard to just say yes and stick with it. It's like, oh, I don't really know, and the anxiety kicks in. Like you want to do something and then you change your mind. So, but it's just where you are. You wear your heart in your sleeve, and the love that you put out towards it's a love that you don't get very often. But your palm bends over that far, it's almost touching the back of your wrist, because that is your help other people. And it's nice helping people. It's certainly nice when we lend everybody money, but occasionally we need to keep some back ourselves. It's easy lending it out, but you don't always get it bloody back. And he wasn't tight with money. If it was needed, it'd help people. But he wouldn't give away because that doesn't put food on the table. Does that make sense to you?
Yes,
There is a lady going to him. I don't know whether mum or nan with this lady, but she's not a lady to argue with. If she said no, she freaked it. So she does. She wants to argue with. She's like, she didn't have the easiest of it, but she had love. She cared. But by God, you put shit to her door, she'd chase you down that road. And that's what you need to to bring shit to your door, bloody leg them, chase them down there. So I kind of get a hit at someone with a frying pan, so I know she weren't scared of giving her backhand if she needed to. You didn't want to upset her. You know, I love my children, I love my grandkids, but by God, you don't want to piss me off. That's kind of how she comes in.
Yeah, 100%.
But you love it. You do have more into it than this important area, because you don't need to, you're doing fine, you're fine, but you need that kick up the ass to kind of say, do you know what, you're stronger than this, get on with it. I will take a photo of the tarot cards and I'll attach them to our Facebook message, and then you can kind of see where the journey is and where it's going. Are you happy to be my very first person to have this video reading?
I am, yes.
Alright, I'll say you're very welcome.
Thank you for choosing to contact me.
You're more than welcome. It's been lovely speaking to you.
Thank you very much.
Right, take care, Sammy. Ciao.
Bye.
Right. Okay. Hi. Hello all. So that is my first video. So everybody's enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to make the next call now. So, and hopefully the next one like this. I can tell you, it's not as straightforward in the blooming video recording. And a heads up, can everybody hear well? Hi Kelly. I can't see all the messages, but if you can hear me, thank you for being here. Alright. Alright. Right. I'm just going to find the next person I'm calling. Can someone just type yes if you can hear? Type yes. Over there. Right. Okay. Next. Casey. Probably the next 5-10 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm calling the next one. If it's you, pick up.
Hello?
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you been watching the other video?
Yeah, it's been a bit on and off.
Yeah, I'm finding that. It's the phone keeps saying Luna.
Yeah,
There's-
I noticed that and I thought it was my phone to begin with. I thought, I don't know.
There's 4 kids downstairs all in the Wi-Fi at the moment. And do you want me to phone you with the other lady?
Yeah, I hear you. I've got the earphones.
Ah, that's good. Right, I'm going to do cards first. I'm going to widen our screen up. Okay, right. I can see you clearly now. Right, I'm going to give you 10 cards from the pack.
Okay.
Do you know, I was meant to take a photo of the last 10 and I totally forgot and I've reshuffled. So Sam, if you're watching, I will redo it. On your side, I will try to remember to take a photo. So my phone's recording and the laptop's doing me talking. I didn't think that one through very clearly. It's a good I'm not charged now. Right. No. It's a good day there. Now I've got the kids stop walking in. Right, I'm going to pick your 10 cards. I've had this before. Right. I've not done it this way before. Well, it's my second time, so let's see where we go. Six, 7, 8, 9. Right, that's the easy bit done. Right, are you left or right-handed? Because I got quite a clear picture of yourself, so can you just put your right hand up to the camera and then I'm just gonna see where we go. You're like a headless chicken. Right, so although I'm going to talk you through it, I'll tell you which line I'm on. You can have a quick peek and then I can hang on. Right, I've got it all in my head now, so you can now look at your hand and I'll go through mine with you. That was your right. So can you hear me clearly there? This is the first line we're going on. Yeah, so that is your heart line. So yours doesn't look too confusing, to be fair. You kind of know what you want and you say what you mean. If that makes sense. You're not shy in holding back what you're saying, which is good. You do let. Hang on. So I have a lady chew my ear all off at the moment. You wear that smile well, she says. So show that you're absolutely fine, and she's kind of like, no, you need lifting up, and you need that love around you as well, and you need, because you keep telling people I'm fine, and they just see it, but they're not seeing inside the heart, and she's bringing so much love in me right now. She's going to bring that love into you as well. She said she's not fine. You're not sleeping, and you used to bloody snore. She said when she used to go to bed, she'd go into a coma, and now she goes to bed, she's getting back up again. So you can. She's saying you don't settle as well as you should be at night, if that makes sense to you. So you carry a lot, but you don't really hold back when people do pee you off. You do tell them straight how you feel. You
Yeah.
do wear your heart on your sleeve, but you also regret it afterwards. So if they didn't, I'm loose with the word when you're that part. If they didn't piss you off, you wouldn't get upset by them. They can say that. So like, give them enough sort of kind of it, yeah. So it's even right, but either way, you've come close to kind of she did say putting her head through the window. It's not quite that drastic, I don't think. But some people know really how to push your buttons and annoy you. Right. As she showed me along your heart line, she used to be a heart condition within the family. So I've had somebody who had a heart attack before they died, but it was it was an illness that kind of dragged, and then that kind of took him over. The way I want to give him a male pointing to his chest there, because it's bloody killing my chest as a pointing to it. If it's a female and I get a slap for calling him a bloke in a minute, I'll let you know. But I kind of also want to be towards the bathroom area with this person. So the way he's kind of come in, I've been upstairs, so I've gone towards the bathroom. I had the plan for a lovely day out, and God says, "Oh, you come with me." It doesn't mean they died in the house, but it all happened very quickly. And it kind of peed him off, because he had quite a busy day planned. Well, he wasn't ready for going upstairs, he was ready for bloody going out for a pint or something. So, he does chuckle, so he was an easy-going person. Not one of these that are all bloody bad temper and trying to knock your head off. He says, "I'll talk to people." He's got very, very big hands. He was a grafter. He was not scared of hard work. And you're not scared of hard work either. When you're motivated, you're not scared of hard work. So you will get your hands dirty, you will get on with the job that you're doing. I don't really feel it, it's got you around even nursing or caring. You're very good with people. You're good at listening, you're really, really good. You got your headphones and you're thinking, "Oh, enough for the moment." It's a 10 was that some to blood out, it's literally it's a good brain. But as much as you in life, you have to draw near to your times. But sometimes when they get too close, that puts that pressure on your aura. So, but you send a lot of healing out to people. You certainly do. You wear your heart on your sleeve because you give a lot of love to people. It's only better when you actually appreciate and not take it for granted. Does that make sense?
It does.
So, hang on. He says, "Shut up, she's coming." There's some lady going to be drawing near to him shortly. She's not the fastest walker, because I got kind of like on a Zimmer frame and slowly getting towards me.
Oh, okay.
She said by the time she gets to the front door, they're normally pissed off because they think I'm not in. So,
Oh, bless you.
she's almost there. She's a frustrated little woman.
Yeah, sure was.
She doesn't like things getting in the way. Just bloody handbag, I'll trip over and break my neck one day. That's kind of how she's talking to me. Oh, God, she's a corker. She has no, she just has love that comes to her. She knew how to speak to people, and you could sit down and you could talk to her, and it wasn't like a relative, just like a friend, because she has that such love. I kind of got cookies being shoved under my nose at the moment, so I know she's quite fond in the kitchen. Either that or she liked biscuits and she shouldn't eat them due to diabetes or whatever, but one won't hurt, she says. So, whatever you're doing that you shouldn't be, it ain't going to hurt you to have one or two. Oh, I got doctors, followed by, "Don't bloody talk to me about doctors, they're useless." So she didn't have the best respect for doctors, they were useless. So she'd give him with many problems and be like, "Oh, just take another tablet." She didn't want the tablet, she wanted a bloody diagnosis.
Yeah.
She told them one or two things about bloody medicines. You kind of get the shake, rattle and roll that comes in with it. So I'm sure she had more than 3 nights. So that is not whiskey. To wash the tablets down. Oh, she brings a lot of love in. I don't know what she'll do is with cats. She either didn't like it coming in the garden, she couldn't get the bloody thing to go out into the garden. But I'm kind of like, shoot this bloody cat out of the way. So, more scared of falling over it, bloody mad. The cat and this mad half hour she's giving me. It's like you now to have this mad half hour. Yeah, and watching it, she's like, it's gonna knock itself out. It just goes bloody mental. Like, she's mental with a child. So, this is either hyper that you just can't calm down, or just going through that kind. Usually I put it as a second child, but I might be wrong there. But it's just like you first. So it's like trying to put brakes on this child. It's like just slow down, breathe when you're talking. There's a lot of anxiety that goes in there. But okay, you should wear a medal because you've got the patience of a saint at times. Some people will just walk and skills don't have the understanding, but you have the understanding and you know what you're doing, and that she's proud of. Because she said it's not been a bloody walk in the park by no means. So, oh, you've had some spiritual activity in the house. Nothing negative, but you've felt spirit walk towards you. Does that make sense?
No.
Eh?
Yeah, not I can think of.
Right, okay, I'll see where she's going. No, not going. Come back. Right, I've got a picture on the side, and I'm just going to use a random card. The picture. But it's normally sitting on the somewhere. It's slightly just turned. It just let you know. You know. I'll move it now if they see it, but no. And she only needs a white feather, so she has feathers around you to show love that she's there. Does that make sense? She'll drop a case on your head in the morning. And what's the issue with driving? Is it the car trouble or something else?
Yeah, I have some car trouble this week.
Right. Should have scrapped it by now. Sorry. Oh, she said that a chest on it. Not in a negative way. Right. They've had a lot of fluid in the lungs, and it really gave an irritating cough. Andy just onto me, so I suffer for a minute, but you know which I'm talking to, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't come with an old one, but it kind of just needs it's either new to you or it just needs replacing. But they're looking at this car thinking, oh my god, how's it still going? So there's something going on that just needs something sorting out with it.
It's just been sorted.
Just been sorted.
So yeah, just been sorted, yeah.
So a bit of money from Spirit would have helped in that one.
It really was.
It would. I'll give you scratch card number 7. So when you go to the shop, whichever one's number 7, provided over £5, buy it.
Oh, brilliant.
And everybody watching, that doesn't go for everyone. If you all get rich tonight, remember me. Right, hang on. Right. And it's mentioned of nearly putting the wrong fuel in. So, but I don't know where to get that one. It's like I've got my diesel and my lead and I've gone for the wrong one. I haven't put it in, but I've gone for the wrong one. So if somebody uses your car, just remind them which one to use.
Okay.
But a green flag can fix these things now.
If I have breakdown cover.
If you have maybe that's what she's saying, maybe you need breakdown cover. Right. Oh, hang on. Do you understand where you've overspent? It's like a lecture not to coming in for you. That's in a nice way. As much as you see it, his motto is if I can't afford it, I ain't buying it. So he has an issue with these kind of HP things, but that's his way. Doesn't mean it's got to be your way. In today's world, we kind of need to get these things to put us by, especially when we got kids and stress around us. He's giving me an earache now. Right, you're not getting told off there. I think I am. He can do a lecture. Right. I think I would have ticked off. We just have a brand new car, and the wife keeps nicking it. You're paying all that bloody money, you don't get to drive it. Hence, she's at work tonight in the car. Okay, I think I've had my bollocking. Right. He's just going on your headline for the moment, and he's not putting anything negative there. They finished my bollocking now, so we're back onto you. He's showing your headline being quite calm, to be fair. As much as you got the everyday life, but you kind of just brush past it. And it takes a strong person to do that, because the rest of us just want to crack up and hide. So, I'm getting none of this Joe Mikael conversation going on, because you take things on the chin. You know what you need to do and get on with it. And that makes you a good person. Apart from slight anxiety, it's not putting any issues around yourself. It's just you don't have bloody time to be else. You've got too much going on. So, he's very positive on that one. Okay. Your thumb line. I just mentioned relationships, and like relationships. It's either or the when you come out of that one's going to be longer. So there's an issue there somewhere. Do you know what he's trying to tell me about?
I didn't have the best relationships previously.
Right.
So, and I've got into a relationship that has been
Right.
previous relationships.
He's definitely trying to build that up around you. He's more positive now.
Yeah.
So don't go for the looks, go for the heart. That's not when you stab them, you know, don't go for the heart. But it's what's inside the person he's talking about, and that's what's moving you forward. So you have found a keeper. You just got to kick his ass occasionally to just make sure that he stays the man you want him to be.
Okay.
Right, they're ready to be nosy and see where your tarot cards are going.
Okay.
So if you're ready, we're going to have a look. Right, your first card is the awareness. Does that one show up? So it's being aware of the people around you and that circle of friends. Generally, we have the amazing friends, but at times there's only 5 of them. You can count on one hand that you know are really there for you. When you bring friends into your life, they become your family because what you find your closest and your nearest, basically. But it's just being aware of the outside people, because when they become a manic, it really does get on your word it is, right? It just get on your I guess your tits when it gets manic. So I tried to avoid it 3 times. It's like, no, just come out with it. So you know, he doesn't hold back the punches, does he?
No.
As we move on from that card, we got Material Harvest. This is the money card coming in for you. It's also the food on the table, and life is a lot more brighter forward than where it's been in the past. I'm gonna get happy days are coming, and it said it's about bloody time. So your future on that card is looking pretty bright. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Your relationship card, partnerships and alliances. You've got a soulmate, it's gonna work. You've had to kiss a few bloody frogs. I don't find Christian grey, but you're different. So you have every reason to smile and be happy. Right, as we come off on that card, we've got a... should already know these by now. Movement, choices and decisions. So you see the money coming in on the one hole, the rings coming on the other, that either symbolises wedding and marriage, or it symbolises the love. The growth is the children around you. Well, that means you're having another one, I don't know as yet, but there is children coming around you. You can decide now. Whether it makes any sense, I don't know. But also you need to live and you need to enjoy. And you need to put your life on track so it's your life and everybody else's. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Moving forward. If I don't throw it at you. United. This is working on the love side of your relationship. So you get the blessings from these spirit. They're happy that you found the right person. It's real, it's not been easy. But you have the blessings from them, you found the right one. So far, you're getting a nice set of cards here. Your next one, is that one clear? This one is emotional loss. As much as we know we've loved and lost, and they've gone over to spirit, they're all right beside you. As the proof right now, even with a Zimmer frame, she's still right beside you. Takes a bit of time to get to you, but she is here. So, but she brings that love forward. They're moving on, not trusting, not going at this relationship like the past ones. So where it's kind of been not the most romantic at times, every new relationship is a new start. And if he does something similar to an ex, don't kill him. Just if you don't like it and move forward from it. Does that make sense? This is your life moving forward and not holding back and thinking, putting the walls up again. It took you a while to let these walls go down. But enjoy it because you're safe and you're loved. Safe. Kind of cheeky, I was meant to say. Yeah. I won't me, but certainly cheeky. Chakra. This is where for the clairvoyant and the voice and they're actually tapping and talk to you. They want to be very aware of it, and it's how you work with that, make it something more positive. It's a good one to have. And our final card, they're both going on spiritual now. Your heart chakra. You really do wear your heart on your sleeve. And the love you have around you now, you've earned it and you deserve it. So it's kind of like spirit the past, look ahead and enjoy what's coming. But don't because you're making that relationship. I think if I take a photo, I will send them to you. I apologise because hopefully I can pull them out. Right, if you're happy with that, and thank you for talking to me, that is your reading done.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for letting me call you. Alright, take care, bye. I don't hate you well, so that's nothing to do about you, and Nicky says, sounds like you're doing well. Okay, right, I finished my 2 calls, time for a cup of tea break, and I'll read through all the messages. Do you have a message for me? Right, so let's, if I can go on normal Facebook now, I'll read through and see what we can bring up for you. Okay, right, so, come off, right, somewhere, we should have a live video feed. Right, come on. Right, that one. this. No. Right, if I can work this bit out, I can go for the messages. Off the event, I've done one of them. More. Message. Right, okay, I'll see if I can read the messages on this way. Right, so hello to Anne. Hello Gavin. Hello Debbie. Hello Leanne. Hi Doreen. Hi Kelly. Hello Angelo. Hello Nikki. Debbie, it's very bitty. I think the phone interferes with the signal. I think I'll write there. If I did the phone, I mean the laptop to come up, it'd be easier. She's in there somewhere. Friend request from confirm. Right. So I'll try and do the next one through the laptop if I can. Thank you, Sammy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do apologise that I reached you for the cards before I got round to doing them. I'll try and remember which ones to work, but hopefully if you can remember, we can go through there. Tina, do you have a message for me? Do you know, as I look there, I get don't give up. So if you can hear me, Tina. Okay. I'm just listening to what I'm being told at the moment. You can get the song coming in, don't give up. So you'd have to understand where, as life went yesterday and before, and it wasn't rosy, and not the person, it wasn't the best for you, but I've got to say he is safe and everything's okay now. I've also got you to shoot him as okay. I've also got there's no need to cry. The love is always there for you. So move forward and enjoy everything that's coming ahead because life is on the up. You can hang up. Up. So just online messages as well. Put that. Right, so Tina, I hope that one made sense for you. Victoria. You gotta stop stressing. So as much as you are moving forward with life, enjoying it, you're not letting your head down anymore. You're kind of just meddling in kind of Joe Mikhail thing, shutting the curtains and just like, sorry, I've had enough. But you gotta really open them. You gotta speak out. Normally you do speak out, but you have to allow everything to come forward now and start picking life up and moving forward with it. The love that comes around you is getting out, getting drunk and having a good time. But bring Victoria back to saying and not letting her hide behind the curtains. So I'll leave that love with you on that one. Right, Andy. Hi, Andy. I will see you Wednesday. Been nice to have seen you for better circumstances. I will. Hang on. Right, you're in a kind of. Hi, Dave. Hi. Oh, okay. Right, Gary. Sorry, Andy. I should have. Thank you. Gary Robinson. Every evening, anything for me. It's like tuning in by the second, do you? 19, 8 others. I think the laptop would be a lot easier. Right. There's a lot of straight comes around you. Generally, you're easy going and you're handling things well. But you're starting to let things bottle up, they're telling me. And when you let it bottle up, it comes out at the wrong time with the wrong people. So, there's a chap just shouting out, chill your beans. So, everything you're doing fine. You've sent a message up to Spirit asking how you're doing in life. And they're supporting you, but they're certainly showing that you're doing everything fine. But the other pint for Carl, I think the name is. So I make your life again. But it's not another people's problem. And Marie, I hope you've had a good weekend camping. I don't know what to tell me about the tent, whether there's an issue with the tent, I'm not sure. Okay. Spiritually, they're saying you've got more things coming up and more things going on. So, there is love from Spirit. There's two ladies that draw near to yourself, and the love that comes from them is putting their arms around you. So, you're moving forward in all the right ways, but they said there's no slowing you down because you're enjoying what you're doing. Spiritually, you have more to do. It's not what you learn, it's how you take things from here. But believe in yourself, have the confidence, and move forward. Easy for me to say, considering being on stage, it scares the life out of me. But I'm very happy with where you're going. The love from these two ladies. Right. Kirsty Oak, anything from me, please? Okay, hang on, Kirsty. First thing that comes in there is stop letting you down. It's kind of like word it my way. Suddenly there's a bitch war going on around you. Don't get involved, don't get dragged into it. So the ladies on my right, she's kind of saying, if it's not aimed at you, and if it's going to go into an argument you don't need, it's back. Keep being yourself, give people the love they need and the care they need. But you have a golden heart, you just need to chill, enjoy life and move forward. But don't let, she keeps saying, don't let this woman get you down. So there's just something going on that you just need to kind of sort out. She's a bit vague, but she knows that you know what she's talking about, if that makes sense. I have to give you the name Margaret as well. So the love coming in from Margaret for you. And you're now probably sitting there thinking, I don't know who Margaret is, but the name will come forward for you. She says that comes with love. Evening, Steph. I hope you're well. And hello, Jackie. And Jay, Jeffrey, love a message, please. Okay. I'm just reaching out to Spirit, Jay, because that's when you're getting a message, so jump in early. Hang on. Right. Keep on. Okay. Right. Jay, for some reason, they're giving me driving lessons with you. I don't know if you've already passed your test or you're looking for driving. But they're giving you a very indecisive person. So it's how New York. Oh, what am I going to New York today, Eden? How are you? I'm doing fine. I'll answer in a second. You're welcome, Kirsty. So, Jade, give me cars review. It's learn to drive. They're telling me you're quite indecisive and fussy at times, but you know, when you say what you want, you say you go with it. You shouldn't hold back. But you got to kind of step up, if that makes sense. So, if it doesn't feel right and you've got instinct, which is your solar plexus, you have to go with the feelings. If it feels like no, you step back. Don't go with it. You're very true in what you feel, and you know if something feels wrong, there's a reason for it. So just keep, you know, be yourself and do what makes you happy. It's a very awkward lady who's trying to talk to me. I'm not picking up very clearly because she's like very indecisive in her words. And she says you're a bit the same. Okay, thank you, Jade. You're welcome, Kirsty. Thank you for letting me speak. Jackie, anything for me? Right. Give me 1 second, Jackie. Right. Okay, always follow my instinct. Thank you. You're very welcome, Jade. There's a lot of love around you. Alright. Jackie, they're coming through on this part, which is saying stop putting your life on hold. It's saying that you are stubborn. There's times that you should be making appointments. The kind of putting is as if you're not being in yourself. So I don't think there's nothing negative to worry about. But I'm giving your ankle that is kind of you up at times, or giving you some grief. So if you understand what she's talking about, she's like, don't put it on hold. If you need to get it sorted, it's sorted. Don't just finish saying, I just get glad again. My manager is perfect. You've had your ups and downs, but you just need to sort the shit out. That's for sure. Okay. And it's falling over the dog, so I don't know whether the dog comes into it, but for some reason you fall over the dog, or you're going to fall over the dog. So just be careful. And maybe a Jack Russell as well. So, and I think the Jack Russell's in spirit, but there's love coming from this dog. But life is good for you right now, and life is certainly moving the way you wanted it to. It's more positive than where it has been. So there's a lot of love that follows from that. Either I'm tuning out or spirit is taking a step back. Thank you, Marie. Love and light to you too. Right, folks. And you a couple of my brothers. So I will be back on. If it's not tonight, then when I finish work tomorrow night. I hope you've all enjoyed my first live video. There will be more of it. I don't know how clear it is, but I will do it from the laptop next time. So I'm going to sign out. I'm going to love you and leave you. And thank you again for watching me. You're welcome, Lindsay. Good for you as well. Good night all, and God bless.